Yo, what's going on YouTube? It is now, Wednesday, April 29th. This is video episode number 27, I believe. So today you can see the backdrop. Again, this is kind of my beer backdrop that I'm slowly building for Dave and I to do our beer podcast, brand, YouTube. It's kind of a mixture of things. So tying that into today's video, I want to talk about building brands or building an audience and essentially using that to create an income. So this is going out to anybody right now that has a lot of hustle, a lot of time and ambition. This is like prime real estate as far as building a brand and creating something. The reason I say that is unfortunately, because of what's going on, a lot of people are staying home. Positively though, because people are staying home, they're actually consuming a lot of content. They're on their phones all the time, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Pinterest, all that stuff. So if you have any drive or you want to build something, this is the time. There are more eyes right now on the internet than there has been in a long, long time. So it's gotten me really excited outside of the pet store. This beer brand is something that I've been wanting to build, and Dave and I have been wanting to collaborate on for years. If you've seen any of my posts, we did podcasts a couple years ago. We had some different episodes talking about beer, doing interviews and such. And now that we've had a super long break, but now that we've had a break and now that there's kind of a little bit of downtime and that there's so many eyes and ears out there listening, I'm really pumped to kind of get this going again. So I wanted to actually post this video or record this video later, but I'm actually in the middle of trying to do a TikTok video for the beer brand. So it's going to be a minute beer review. If you want to check it out, I'll try to leave a link down below. But it's going to be a minute beer review on TikTok of me drinking a beer, analyzing it, breaking it down, letting you know my thoughts. And then once we get Dave in on the action, we kind of do this bounce back and forth. I'm drinking, he's talking, or if he's drinking, I'm talking, vice versa. So if you're curious as to how to start a brand, first off, figure out something that you like. It could literally be anything. It could be Dragon Ball Z, it could be makeup, it could be comics, it could be, you could niche down and it could be like Spider-Man and just Spider-Man comics, or in my case, for the past 5.5 years, it's been reptiles. Granted, that's not as much online, it's more in person, but you get the idea. So in this case, I'm super pumped about the beer. I've been at four craft breweries now. I'd like to think I know a little bit about craft beer, or at least how to talk about it and sell it and market it and stuff. So yeah, right now's the time. If you have any interest in anything and you want to build something, think of a brand name, or it could just be a personal name. So like, and get the social media names. What's the word that I'm looking for? Handles. Get the social media handles of whatever that interest is. So in this case, for us, for Dave and I, it's This Beer Here. That's our brand name. So now if you go to facebook.com/This Beer Here, you'll see us. If you go to twitter.com/This Beer Here, you'll see us. If you go to Instagram, TikTok, This Beer Here across the board. We have those. We also have the website. So that's the first thing you do. Make sure you get all of those. Make sure it all lines up, because it's going to be crucial in the future as far as people finding you across different platforms. After that, it's building the audience. Talk about what you know. Don't try to pretend to be a guru. Don't pretend to be a fitness enthusiast, whatever, and not know your shit. Know what you're talking about. And here's the thing, you don't have to have if I wanted to talk about Dragon Ball Z, which I'm a huge fan of, I don't need a degree in Dragon Ball Z to talk about it. All I have to do is be a fan. So same thing with whatever you're doing. Beer in this sense, I just have to like beer. Dave and I both happen to like beer. That's it. We don't need any special degree to talk about it, as long as we talk about it from a perspective that we enjoy it. We enjoy it. It's a hobby. It's a craft. And that's what's going to help you too. If you're authentic to building the brand and whatever you're interested in, people are going to notice that. Don't try to be a fraud. Be you, ultimately. Talk about it. Talk about your passion, break it down, whatever it is, and get those eyes. So if you do that, if you want to know how to monetize it in the future, you'll use your audience to do brand deals. We could talk about that at a future time. I'm just super stoked about all the eyes right now online. So again, if you're a hustler, ambitious, entrepreneur, want to start something up, this is the time. Take advantage of that while you have it. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments, subscribe, like, hit the like button, smash it, whatever. And I gotta go record some videos. Have a good night.